God won't give you more than you can handle. Now, this one is fascinating because I hear people say it all the time. God won't give you more than you can handle. It sounds biblical. I'm sure it sounds encouraging. It sounds like something you'd find on a coffee mug. But here is the problem. That exact statement isn't in the Bible. It's usually based on 1 Corinthians 10:13, where Paul says that God is faithful and will not allow you to be tempted beyond what you can bear. So, notice the subject, temptation. Paul isn't promising that you will never experience circumstances beyond your emotional, physical, financial, or psychological capacity. He's talking specifically about temptation, and that distinction is incredibly important because sometimes Christians say God won't give you more than you can handle to somebody who's going through something absolutely devastating. And although the person may mean well, that statement can actually hurt because sometimes life does give us more than we can handle, or at least that's how we feel sometimes. Sometimes you can't handle a certain situation that you're going through, and sometimes you actually do get overwhelmed. Sometimes you're exhausted and you don't know what to do. And sometimes that's exactly where God meets you. Paul himself experienced suffering that was way beyond his own strength. In 2 Corinthians, Paul describes being burdened beyond his ability to endure. And he says this happens so that he would not learn to rely on himself. He says this so that he will rely more on God. The Christian message isn't you're strong enough to handle everything. Rather, the message here is that you don't have to be strong enough. And that's a huge difference. Sometimes God doesn't remove the burden immediately. Sometimes He gives you people to help carry it. Sometimes He gives you the grace to move through it one day at a time. Sometimes He gives you strength you didn't know you had. And sometimes you simply have to say, God, I can't do this without you. And maybe that's not a failure of faith. Maybe that's what faith really is, because Christianity was never supposed to be about becoming so strong that you don't need God. It's about becoming dependent on Him. So, next time when you hear someone say God won't give you more than you can handle, remember the Bible promises that God is faithful when we are tempted. It is not because that life will never overwhelm us, because it obviously will.